Australia's transition to renewable energy is dividing communities. Some Victorian farmers are outraged transmission lines are cutting through prime agricultural land. Whilst in Canberra, unlikely political allies are pushing to scrap net zero targets altogether.
The verdict is still out if renewables are a blessing or a burden for our Aussie farmers. Many in Victoria are divided over the state government's ambitious renewables plan, pushing ahead with 240 kilometres of new transmission lines to connect solar and wind farms, cutting through 250 farms and other private properties in the regions. Supporters say it's for energy reliability and affordability. But at a renewables in agriculture conference in Bendigo, some farmers like Bendigo say it's a direct threat to their livelihoods.
No one wants it. They're not renewables, they're replaceables. It's certainly not the cheapest, it's certainly not environmental friendly. So we need to stop that and actually get some truth in this whole thing. It's the dearest form of energy. They're hoodwinking us. Our job is to educate the public and tell them how it is. And we are out there to produce their food, and we will do that. And everyone in the city knows that. They know that the farmers are there for them to produce the food and fibre. We're not there as energy farmers.
Billy Greenham is a sixth-generation beef farmer turned energy consultant and helps negotiate deals between landowners and developers, conceding the renewables revolution has been marred by politicians far removed from farm logistics.
There's absolutely messaging issues. I think the bigger picture hasn't always been communicated well. I think also acknowledging the challenges.
From livestock access to panel and turbine placement, some projects are poorly designed for farm use, costing farmers time, money and in some cases forcing them to walk away altogether.
There's definitely sites that are better than others. Access to grid is obviously the really critical first consideration, but planning and environmental concerns are also important to consider.
When it's done right, renewables can work effectively. Projects like Namurka Solar Farm in Victoria generate 255,000 megawatt hours of clean renewable electricity annually, an output equivalent to powering around 48,000 Victorian homes or offsetting the emissions of 75,000 cars.
There's a huge opportunity there, certainly an income that's drought-proof and diversification.
And the debate isn't just in the paddocks. Unlikely allies, former Nationals leaders Barnaby, Joyce and McCormack are teaming up, vowing to repeal Australia's net zero targets, arguing regional communities are being sacrificed in the push for renewables.
Their pensioners being put out of their house and live in their cars because they can't afford their power bill. We've got farms where we've been overrun by solar panels, overrun by wind towers, transmission lines.
Unless we do better, unless we engage better with the people who will host and bear the brunt and pay the price for this transition, then we won't meet those emissions cuts. We haven't got a hope. We're actually setting ourselves decades behind.
The whole energy system needs to be stopped and rethought again. Australia's getting it wrong.
I think the best way to start is for politicians to lay it out and say, look, this is what we're doing, but I don't think we've done a very good job at all of communicating what this is about and what the impacts are going to be right across the economy. Because most people can see when they see it, they can see it, right?
Renewables aren't going anywhere, but where they're built and who decides is sparking fierce debate. Farmers are demanding a say, protesting Jacinta Allen's plan that would let transmission workers onto their private land with fines of more than $12,000 for anyone who refuses. The Renewables Conference in Bendigo, the Premier's hometown, has tried to debunk renewables misconceptions, but local farmers are vowing to fight the whole way, taking their protest to Spring Street next.
They think we've got a small population and they can overrun and bully us. Well, I'm here to tell them it will not happen on our watch out there. All these people coming here, and we've got more coming to Victoria next week, on Wednesday next week, the 30th, to protest against this dictatorship of a government, and they won't get away with it.
Their message, don't assume green, always means gold. Holly Stearns, Sky News in Bendigo.